Okay, hello, 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 hello. Okay, okay, hello. I had to turn that off. I had to turn off the sound on my thing so I don't get the proper feedback. Hello, hello, and it bothers me. It's a great start for our day. Welcome back to None. I would say Nunhead. It's not Nunhead. It's Lewis Schaffer Uncooked. Uncooked. Thank you for coming. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? We're gonna do this for an hour, and then I'm gonna go off to the. I'm gonna go off because I am off. I am off. I'm a little bit stressed out. I'm not as stressed out as I might be. I'm just trying. I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous. I've been through this before. I know exactly what can happen. I know exactly what can happen. This is not the biggest gig, but I was just watching, being recorded stupidly, number one. So it's being recorded. So that's really a problem for me. And I remember I did a gig in at Battersea Park. It's some big tent that they put up there. I don't remember what it was for, but it was Jack D was there, and it was a huge thing with a band and everything, and it was just really, it was sad. If you had seen me, it was sad. So I was thinking, you don't know how to I don't know how to handle these things. Maybe that's not the right way to say it. Is like, do you handle it? Do you muscle it? And you go, oh my God, I am amazing. I am amazing. I'm totally prepared for this. Let the audience think that you're totally prepared. Or do you go and you say, you know what, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to you, English, British, Anglo-Saxons, Jutes, whatever you are. Okay? I don't know what to say. And then let the audience have that fear come over them as, oh my God, this is going to be a horrible. Let me see if this thing turns off. No, that's not it. That's not it. Um, and let the audience live in fear and then hate me. And then hate. I don't know. I read it in a book by Bill Maher, the American comedian. Lewis and everyone. Hello, Carrie B. I can't type anymore due to working on an abstract and covered in paint. I have a great gig. Have a great gig. Thank you, everyone. Do not say, I don't know what to say. They've paid money, Lewis. It's fairly disrespectful. You might say that. You might say that I believe that. I mean, what am I, some fucking clown or something? I'm not saying I'm an amateur. I'm not saying I don't know what to say. I don't know what the right thing to say to these people are because maybe they know me, maybe they expect what they're gonna get, or they're fucked, or they're British people and they're fucked. I know exactly what to tell these people. I don't know what to tell these people. You never know what to tell these people. You just guess what to tell these people. Basically, you tell them everything that you tell them what you've told everyone before. Everyone, hold on a second. Um, okay, let's get back on track. Will it be political? I don't know. I am political. Everything that I say is political. When I say don't wash your hair, that is a political statement. Does it seem like there's some kind of thing going on here? Um, Hold on a second. Do you think there's that the latency? Where is the latency? Is the latency working? You never know what to say. You meet people, you say hello, and then let's say they don't appreciate being told hello. You got to say something else. There's never Joodles. There's never the right thing to say. There's never the right thing to say. Anyway, so that is Mr. Cuff asked Carrie B to show us the finished painting on Discord. I don't think you were stream. I didn't think you were streaming today. I didn't think I was either. But I want to be. I want to be consistent, and I want to be hardworking, which is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I want to be consistent and hardworking. And we're going to leave the show a little bit early, maybe around 6:15 or something, and then I'll get on the bus at 6:30, and then take the Actually, it's one train ride up from where I am, so that's good news. Claire, is Claire there right now? Um, so thanks for saying that, Joodles. Yeah, Yeah, they paid their money. Fuck them, fuck them. They paid their money. There's other comedians on the program. They paid their money to see me, to see what I'm going to do. They haven't paid money for me to tell them what they expect to hear, the thing that they expect to hear. Okay, I'm not going to wear a suit. I will wear a sports coat and a white shirt. This, what do I have to? They didn't pay me money. They didn't give me a script to say, here, this is what you are going to say. Are they going to do that? No, I don't think they are. You're certainly both of those, consistently and hardworking, administratively aside, of course. No, I'm not, Scott. I'm not. I am. I've been doing, this is the 238th day. This is the 10th of February, 2026. A similar thing happened. So I'm doing this gig at Battersea in a big tent there. There were maybe 1,400 people there. And I was so shit. So shit. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. It was very early on. And Viv looked at me and just said, I can't be married to you. You're a loser. My wife, she said, I can't be married to you. You're a loser. I mean, and so she divorced me. She basically divorced me after that. I mean, maybe it wasn't that. I pretty much think it was that. It wasn't that. It was just the whole realization that she'd married a loser. And this is what women are. They're cruel. They don't want to marry a loser. They want you to be stronger than them. None of this momsy-pomsy thing. I wish I could go, but Cardiff is too far away. Don't worry about it, Kate. I regret having any of you people there. I regret telling you people. I'm not going to tell you anymore. The only other gig that I'm telling you about is the gig up in Banbury. I'm not going to tell you about any other gigs. Any other gigs. Okay. I'm here, Lewis Claire. I'm at Victoria having a coffee now. Okay, good to see. You're Victoria. Who is she? Bloody hell, that's rude to your fans. No, I'm not being rude to my fans. I'm saying, why should you put up with seeing me if I'm not sure that it's brilliant? You guys have been here since the beginning. Since the beginning, you've been through a lot of horrible stuff. Is that good for you? Tell me, is that good for you? Is it good for you that you've been through horrible stuff? It's not rude, and I am rude. And so what if I'm rude? So what if I'm rude to my fans? Let it be known Lewis Schaffer's rude to his fans. Big fucking deal. I'm having a breakdown, Jules. I'm not having a breakdown. I'm just saying there are many ways of looking at this thing. Many ways. I've had many shows like this where I am not prepared. I mean, the problem was, as I've said, I was told about this show on very short notice. It's only been about three months that I've had to prepare, but I don't know what, even now, there's not time for me to think, what am I going to say? Am I going to do the old jokes or the new jokes? Probably I should do the old jokes, but I don't remember the old jokes. I saw, like I said yesterday, you probably didn't see it. Just be yourself, Lewis, and you'll be great. Thank you, Daryl. That's probably the right thing to say. Just be yourself. I'd pop to Cardiff to see you. Well, Cardiff is close by. I did a gig with Andrew Lawrence, and I saw his comedy show, and I thought to myself, Jesus Christ, he's saying exactly what I would say. He's saying exactly. You might want to check his recent Comedy Unleashed thing. Have a great night. Don't accost Lewis in an unreasonable way, though. Who are you talking to? Claire? You're all allowed to accost me in an unreasonable way. Now, maybe that's the problem. It's like I'm inviting family to see my comedy show, which is like too stressed out. Comedy is a very stressful thing. It's public speaking. Some of us are good at public speaking. Some of us like public speaking. Some of us want to be public speakers, but not necessarily. Thank you, Scott Elixir Elite. Thank you very much for saying that. Alan Williams is here. Demolition of your puny planet has been delayed due to the blob. Enjoy your Earth evening. Yeah, well, that means we're going to live another evening. I wasn't thinking we're going to be destroyed. I was thinking that I should cancel my gig. That I should cancel it. I should just not show up. I should not show up. Maybe that's the best way. It's like I heard, what's his name? Jerry Lewis wouldn't go on stage because the show was badly done. A friend of mine put on a show and it was just horrible. I'd hate to miss the match tonight. What is the match? What is the match? Anyway, so I thought to myself, I won't show up. I won't show up. And then I thought to myself, okay, I will show up, but then I'll say, I was planning on not showing up tonight. And then I got to figure, well, why wouldn't I show up tonight? Why wouldn't I show up? Maybe I should say I'm not going to show up because you people are horrible people. You didn't make me a success. Or maybe I should say this is the first Lewis. That would be very bad for Claire and your other adoring fans. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I have to show up. I have to show up. But why would Claire or my many adoring fans, of which there are going to be thousands there, why does she want to see Lewis Schaffer be horrible? And now she's going to say, oh, you're not going to be horrible. I'm just so happy to see you. Which is a lie too. That's the choice you have. You got a choice of like my ex-wife, you better be effing funny, or Claire going, oh, you're so funny. Oh, you're really funny. Those people don't deserve you. Whatever you say to someone who's failed, who has failed. But we don't know if I'm going to fail. We don't know. So I watched this stream before, and I was really funny. But I remembered the jokes. I don't know if I'm going to remember the jokes. I want to see Lewis Schaffer doing anything. See, that's what Claire says. And that's brilliant. That's what I like to hear. We should all act like Claire. When you come into this stream, just say, I'm going to be like Claire. I'm going to be like Claire. Anyway. And Joe says yes, because Joe loves me too. The women here love me. Even Judels loves me, even though she pretends that she doesn't. She pretends that she doesn't. Maybe because she's been, I don't know, why do you pretend that you don't? Maybe because you've been disappointed by men. Judels, what is it? Collecting shite from the street. Yeah. I mean, ask Claire if she would like to hang out with Lewis to collect shite from the street. Pick up rubbish, not even stuff that might have a value. Like I picked up that Bluetooth speaker, right? I picked it up. But what about stuff that doesn't? What about paper cups? What about crushed cans? What about tissues? People's actual tissues with their snot on it, which I will pick up. Maltese Phil is here. Maltese Phil. I'm having a cup of tea. There's Maltese Phil. A round of applause. Bring Claire home for the late show. Okay. Anyway, so there you go. Why would you put her in a position to see you being horrible? I don't want to be horrible. I'm not saying I'm going to be horrible. You have to watch me. I'm saying it may be horrible. Now, another comedian could say, well, I'll just do my act that I did a year and a half ago. That's what another comedian would do. That's what most comedians would do. They would do the script as written. Thank you, Claire. Girl from Mars is here. Oh, why is it still light outside? Blue sky. What's going on? Where are you with this blue sky? There's nothing but rain here in London. I would love to hang out with you, Lewis. Says Claire. That's lovely. Will that guy cut his hair, Joodles? What guy are you talking about? Anyway, so that's what comedians do. They have a script, they have jokes, they tell them in the proper order. Joe's funny says, "You shall go to the ball. You shall go to the. You got to be in it to win it." That's what they said in America. I don't remember who invented that. Yes, please bring the delicious Claire on later on the later night. What a treat! It could be now. By the time I get home, we're not going to do a late show. Probably it's not. I'm not going to because the show will be over at 9, 10 at 10. That guy went cutting his hair until United with 5 games. What does that mean? With United with he's not cutting his hair. He looks like them Buckingham Palace guards. This is some guy who said, "I'm gonna not cut my hair until United wins," and like leads the league or something. Yes, please. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying there are lots of different ways of approaching this. Obviously, you have to believe in your head that everything's going to be okay. I would say, if you want to listen to Lewis Schaffer, if I want to be me, I've got to believe that everything is going to be okay. But I have to believe also everything's not going to be okay because the key to success is to I forgot what the key to success is. But I've been in situations where it has not worked out. Where people are completely disgusted with me. People are embarrassed for me. In Southampton, raining, but the sky is light. Makes no sense. Well, because the reason why that is because the way the clouds go over. Joodles. I mean, girl from Mars. Have you still not sorted your ear out? No, I haven't sorted it out. I haven't sorted it out. Anyway, the point is that there's a cloud above, but the sun is coming this way, which is why it's bright. Or maybe the cloud is here and the sun is coming. I don't know why that is. Vatanai here. I have an opening line. I'm Lewis Schaffer. Some of you know that I pick up trash from the street. I wouldn't touch trash like you guys, though. I've still got to put up with you. There's something in that. Yes. You're me telling the audience that English people like to be told that they're trash. If you don't believe it, if you believe it, they don't want to be told it. But that's a good point. I'll write that down right now. I'll write that down. I pick up trash. Thank you, wouldn't I? Maybe people would just be happy to see me. You don't know. I'm glad I never made that deal with Everton because is Everton ever coming back? Has Everton ever won anything? That's the tragedy. But have they built the stadium, Everton? I put out nearly 2 weeks laundry this morning. It started raining while I was out despite not being forecast. I put out. What does that mean to put it out? Why don't you just go through your notes on stage? Yes, that's something else. Go through notes. Go through notes. But I don't have very many notes. I don't have many notes of jokes. I haven't thought of a joke in a really long time because I don't know if you've laughed at any of these thoughts. That's what a joke is. I'm sitting here. If I say something, how do you know that it's funny? Oh, hung out the laundry. Yeah, well, I live in a council flat in Southwark, and this place is boiling. So how can, I can hang the clothes on in the house. Not that that's probably healthier or whatever. Girl from Mars, Claire, your number one fan. Lewis will make you feel special. He will have us chat to deal with if he doesn't. I think I'm pretty good with people. I'm pretty good with people, even though I have no respect for anyone. Lewis, thank you very much for pointing that out, Claire. You hung out the laundry, Malteseville. So you hung it out. Well, because it's wintertime in England or Britain, and it's going to rain. It's going to rain. Some part of the day, it's going to rain. It's never sunny for all day long like it is in New York. Lewis, I'm intrigued. Are you going on prepared or going with the flow and see where it goes? I am not I am prepared. I've had 32 years of comedy experience minus the few years that I didn't do comedy when I was looking after my sons, which is why my sons appear to love me. Do they love me? Is there fondness that they have from me? Okay. I took the time off, and then there was time before COVID, 2016, 17, when people thought that I was a horrible human being and I didn't want to go out in the street. And then there was the time from COVID when we couldn't go out in the street. And I thought COVID was a lie. So you know what I mean? And now we live in a country that doesn't have enough people fighting for the belief system that I basically have. Should I wear a suit? Maybe I should wear a suit. Maybe I should wear a suit. Maybe I should wear a suit. I was going to wear the blue jeans and a jacket and a white shirt. Hanging laundry indoors causes damp. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes. What do you mean, rising damp, like on the walls, that kind of thing? It does. It's so warm. It's really warm, so it doesn't raise the humidity levels very high. The humidity is, as you know, it's very low here. It's like 40%. I just love what. Okay, that's what Claire says. You are right, Malteseville. I shouldn't do it. But where can I hang it out? I hang it out outside in the summertime. Thank you very much, Daryl. Thank you for saying I am a funny man. I do appreciate that. Apparently, you're not being treated to a suit. No, it's not about being treated. It's about what is the right approach on the site. On the site for Lewis Schaffer. Maybe Lewis Schaffer. Why should I wear a suit? I'm too old to wear a suit. It's better if I dress like this. Isn't it better if I just come out like a young guy? What do you think? What do you think, Joodles? Streaming before the show. I take my hat off to you. Yeah, maybe this is too much. I remember I did a whole thing before I did a show over there in Plumstead, and I spent an hour collecting signatures at the cemetery because I used to care about that. Jeans are fine, but that blue suit jacket you wore on Plank was really nice. Well, that's what I was planning on wearing. And that's what I'll wear, except I wasn't wearing a suit. Like when I go on GB News, and if I was sitting behind a desk, I would not be wearing a suit. But when I was sitting in front of the desk, I would wear a suit. If you're short on comedy material, just say, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and then go through the other 74 or other genders. That should take a bit of time. Yeah, it could be that way. It could be. It could be that way. I mean, the key thing with comedy is this: you need jokes. I'm sorry, you need jokes. I don't have any new jokes. I could tell the old jokes. I don't have any new jokes. Jokes are like bullets. You can wave a gun, but if it's got no bullets, it's not a gun. Eventually, you got to fire the bullet and make people go, "Oh my God, he's got a gun. There's a bullet. There might be a bullet in there." Right? Exactly. That's what makes it exciting. Yeah, we're talking about this evening. I will wear a white shirt, and I will wear a blue jacket, and I will wear a pair of nice blue jeans. The shoes, I'm not sure which shoes I will wear. Whether I will wear my kind of Chelsea boots, I think it's called. No, it is still a gun, says Kate. It's just not a loaded gun. But the point is, an audience, if you point a gun at the audience and they think you've got no bullets in there, okay, It's not quite as scary. It's not going to get the reaction. That's what I'm saying, Kate Gwynn. Tell the crowd you started watching the Winter Olympics skiing, but then it went downhill fast. That's contemporary and just thought of that. Feel free to use. But it went downhill fast. Yeah. Yeah, I should talk about these things. I should talk about these things. I'll probably just, God. Oh my God. I mean, I'm going to tell you how Lewis Schaffer works. Lewis Schaffer has been doing comedy for a very long time. God, my mom called earlier talking about condensation. Now it's Lewis talking about condensation. Yeah. I mean, you got to be careful with condensation. You got to be careful with it. Whatever. But the way my comedy works is I've had 32 years of jokes. 32 years of jokes. And I look at the audience and they come into my head. It looks like I'm just thinking of them at the spot, but I'm just reminded the audience is a mnemonic device. Buy a crappy tabloid on the way, take a pen, and pick out some mad stories. Thank you, Joodles. Obviously, Joodles is a newcomer here to the stream, so she doesn't know what Lewis Schaffer does. Lewis Schaffer is no Stephen Allen. He is not Stephen Allen. More pertinent to the UK, though, let's discuss edged weapons like knives. Well, let's say you're waving a knife, but it's a fake knife. It's not. It's funny until you poke somebody, and then you go, "Oh, it's fake." You can't scare anybody again. Elite Elixir. Scott, you'll be fine once you get there, Lewis. You'll just reel it off without a problem. You'll be in your natural habitat. You know what? Mr. Cuff, you're probably right. We all have a lot of training that we have. We have a lot of experience to do it. And it probably will come out. Maybe that's why I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm going to tell you why I'm not worried. Let's just say I bombed this thing horrifically. Horrifically. I'm reminded that my wife dumped me and I lost my kids because of that. And I survived and my kids survived. Everybody survived. So you can't worry about something. You can't worry about all this stuff. You can't worry. Joe agrees with you, Mr. Cuff. Lewis, you are a naturally funny guy, sharp, contrary, and charismatic. You are the best guy on GB News by far. That's why I'm here. Streaky, I appreciate that. That is really, really nice of you, Streaky. Thank you very much. Whether that might work, that might work in a lot of. I tend to be funnier. I don't know if I'm funnier, but the reason I was funny on GB News was because there were people who were against what I was saying. They were against me being there. They loved me, and so it was. I wasn't out there on my own. The reason why this thing works is because Joodles is my enemy. Joodles is my enemy. Okay. Stephen Allen is beautiful, says Alan Williams. Yeah, well, Joodles loves Stephen Allen. She has a huge thing on Stephen Allen. It was a reference to headliners rather than anything else, Lewis. What was a reference to headliners? What was a reference to, Joodles? What was a reference to it? Who is Stephen Allen? It's Steve. It's Steve from Headliners. You can Google him. Steve N. Allen. Not Stephen Allen. That's Stephen Allen. I think Stephen Allen, those two names go together. I got Stephen Allen Green. That's Steve Allen. It's a very common name. The production differences between this show and Stephen Allen's show. Yeah, he produces it. He is well produced. He's well produced. Maybe Hold on a second. What's going on here? Yeah, he's well produced, Alex. I just realized that I missed almost daily today. Yes. It's a different kind of show. Do we discuss the world events here? Yes, we do. Do we sit there? Was watching. What was I watching? Just the ridiculousness of the whole thing. Do they're sitting there talking about I was watching my friend Dominic Frisby do his U-turn about Keir Starmer. It was brilliantly done. It was brilliantly done AI about him making a U-turn. But he's a communist. He's not making a U-turn. Sounds funny, but it's not really funny. It's not really funny. This is more of a natural chat among friends. Well, I hope it is. I hope you think of each other as your friends. I hope there's no enemies of anybody here trying to make us. I hope we're all looking out for the best. I hope this is like a diversion. I've spoken before. It's a diversion from the world as it is. Because I'm not a political leader. It's a diversion. It's like a chat because it's like, well, what are we going to talk about today? But sometimes we actually get involved in something that's quite important. I hope it's important. I was watching. Apparently, I'm the only enemy nemesis. Yes, maybe. I'm not sure. Are you my nemesis? I don't think you're my enemy. Lewis, get up to date. Ask Grok to write some jokes and get on stage. I have that. I did that already. Where's my phone? Where did my phone go? I got to go get my phone. I make up all sorts of words from numbers plates. It makes them easier to remember. I used to do that too. I used to play that game. You look at the number plates. Joodles is an enema. No, she's not. She's not an enemy or a nemesis. Is an enema. No, she just, are you my nemesis? Joodles? You're always mentioning Stephen Ale, and you know that bothers me when you mention him. Lewis, you're so much better than that Lawrence man. He talks through his teeth, his jaw is clenched because he's angry. I'm angry too. Aren't I angry? I think I'm angry. Yes, friend, I hope you love in-betweeners. We are over. Who are you talking to, Mr. Cuff? I don't think I've ever seen the in-betweeners. Okay. Mr. Cuff, that's the NHS. Enema. Now I'm being blamed for you lot talking about someone else. Yes, you're always mentioning him, and you're always trying to make people think about Manchester United. People don't care. I don't care about Manchester United. This is not 20 years ago. This is like now. But it's all right. Mention it. Yeah, he reminds me of a Thunderbirds puppet, says Stephen Allen. Only recently started watching it. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I don't know who we're talking about now. Let me get back. Let me just try to figure this out. The thing about Joodles is she's a very opinionated, strong person, which I find attractive. But she doesn't like that I find that attractive. Lilith is here. Hello, Lilith. She loves the in-betweeners. You have much to learn, grasshoppers, Mr. Cuff. This is what Joe says. Is Lewis a bus wanker? Am I a bus wanker? What does that mean? Is that an English phrase? I don't know what that means, a bus wanker. I know what a wanker is. I know what a bus is, I think. Yes. Are you saying yes? Joe? You look gorgeous. Thank you, Claire. Thank you for pointing it out. That's the most important thing. I should have gone and maybe gotten a bit of sun yesterday or something. I'll go tomorrow, but it's after the show. I'm going to be there. I'm going to see friends. They're all going to be my friends. We're all going to make friends. Football is bread and circuses for the masses. Yeah, yeah, it's good though. It's good bread and circus. Sometimes you need bread and sometimes you need circuses, but it's not the life. I see you. Hi, everyone. What's the topic? Kate is here. She's saying hello to Lilith. So the girls arrive. Do you think the Spurs will win that? We're talking about football. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. What game is on tonight? Tomorrow is Palace playing, but I'm not going to go. I can't go. I can't go. I've been so stressed out. Thursday in the morning, I'm taping. Mike Graham's show again. So I've been asked back. I hope it works out good. Time you're on stage, Lewis. You seem to be cutting it fine. I'll be on stage at 8:30. I'm going to be leaving here at 6:30. At 15 minutes after, we're going to end the show. So it's going to be 75 minutes this show. 75 minutes on the underground. It may take even less to get there because it's a 10-minute walk from Whitechapel and I've got to go to New Cross Gate. Bus wankers would be more important than football. Don't kill me, Joodles. What is a bus wanker? I'm going on stage, yes, the first time in like a year. A first time in a year. And the thing is, I'm going to sort of go on stage and look around. It's a weird feeling. Very, very weird feeling. Yes, probably. Yeah, I've been thinking maybe I should just cancel the entire thing. Maybe I should just cancel it. Maybe cancel it. I can't stand in betweeners. It's so telegraphed. I think it reminds me like of an American show on on NBC or something. People used buses, Lewis. It's a line from a comedy, The In-Betweeners. Okay. People who use buses, they're called bus wankers. Okay. That's all you need to say. I mean, I've told you I haven't seen it. I'm always thinking you're telling jokes that I should know about. I'm not going to cancel Scott. Don't worry. I'm not canceling it. But how many times do you think I just can't show up? I'm not prepared for this. I'll just do a runner. What does telegraph means? I think it means like letting the audience know where the joke is coming from. I won't. I will walk into the mouth of the lion. Not because I'm brave, because I'm more of a coward of like letting people down. That's what it is. I'm not brave, but thank you very much. I'll walk into the mouth of the lion. I will. Because you know what? I actually enjoy being eaten by a lion. Who do you enjoy being eaten by a lion? I need a man to show me how to operate my TV and my PC. Chuck the controller at it. GP told me to stay off my phone. Why did the GP tell you that? Number one. And why would you want to use a TV when you have to pay horrible, horrible, horrible BBC? You can see the jokes coming, Kate. That's what telegraph means. You can see it coming. Oh, I know this joke. I've written this joke. I've heard this joke. You know what I mean? Do you have a badumch after the punchline? No, you don't. You shouldn't have a badumch. The audience should be going, was that a punchline? Oh my God, that was a punchline. That's what I think is the funniest. Don't you agree with that? I had a terrible idea that a bus wanker was like a local man who was banned from using buses. So a loser is someone who uses. I mean, I'm on the bus myself all the time. And then I think to myself, I'm Lewis Schaffer. They're recognizing me as an international celebrity. You'll be fine, Lewis. Just don't make it all about you tonight. That's not the right answer. Everything is about me. It's all about me. It's all about me, but it's also about me. Don't make it all about you, says I see you. Okay. And I'll tell the audience that. I'll say, oh, you're not laughing, but that's good because it's not all about me. It's not all about me. Thank you, girl from Mars. Um, but it's supposed to be about me. The tram shoes, spot on. Thank you, Claire. Okay. It means I can see every joke coming. That's what telegraphed means. You can see every joke coming. At least they have jokes. At least they have jokes. So maybe that's not that bad. Kate, in Maltese film what? TV, you can tell what to do. Girl from Mars says, Phil, what? A TV, you can tell what to do. I think the modern TVs today are like cell phones and mobile phones. I think. I'm on my way to see Lewis's gig. Okay, is there anybody else? I don't know. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited. I am excited. I'm going to go in. I'm going to see people. I'll say hello. I'll say, hi, Claire. How are you? I'll say, who else is here? And then I'll go hide in the bathroom. Quite a few times whenever I've done these shows, I've been so nervous. I'm the least nervous. Maybe I've built it up because we've been thinking about this for so long. Maybe I want her to be like Kathy Bates. Maybe I want to be locked in the bed with a girl taking care of me and feeding me. If you're a guy, never pee in a can before you go in the Astoria in the In-Betweener episode. Go to the Astoria. Okay. I didn't realize how popular the In-Betweeners are. My parents have Sky TV. You press a button on the remote and say what you want to watch. Hardcore prawn. And it'll come up. Is that true? Is that true? She might hobble me. You know what? I could barely. I'm a good walker now, but yeah. Is Claire like that? I haven't seen that. Is Claire like that? I hope Claire isn't like that. Kate, do you think Claire is like that? Is she dangerous? Are you dangerous, Claire? All women are dangerous. All women. Look at Judith. Look how she's done to me. She's played with my head the entire time. You're all dangerous, Joe. Everyone. I hope Claire is like that. Yeah, I might like that. I'd like the attention to be paid to me. I love you so much. I don't want you to leave me. You're not leaving me. I like that. That's very sexy. Joe says, Claire is an angel. You know that. I don't know that. We don't know that. It could turn. I thought my wife was an angel too. Next thing you know, I'm not seeing my kids. Who knows if anyone is a wolf in sheep's clothing? Says Kate. Yeah, exactly. That's just what I said. You don't know, Kate. You don't know. And women who are sheep can turn into wolves, or even worse, they get all their friends to join together to act like a wolf. Is Caroline Cooper here? Oh, I haven't even chat. It's still on top chat. Why didn't someone tell me not to be on top chat? We don't know. We don't know. Who else is here? I don't see anybody. Lilith is here. It was good to see Lilith. It's good to see. It's really good to see. So that's what that is tonight. What's going on? Is the prime minister? Is he resigned? Does it matter? You're acting like he's a big shot, the prime minister. Like he is, like he's not, like has an independent thought. Every time I've asked you on live chat recently, you've always have been, yeah, but I wasn't tonight. I wasn't on live chat tonight. That's just what it is. Bus wankers stand at the bus stop, Lewis. Okay, all right. Is that from the In-Betweeners? I did not know that, but thank you very much, Lilith. Stormer is heading out soon. Yeah. I mean, somebody has to pay the price for the next communist to come in. It's like what happened. Chavez leaves and Maduro comes in. I was saving Keir Starmer resigns meme for April 1st. But it looks like it may come true sooner. How is that going to change our situation? How is that going to change? Is the country going to get better or worse? Is it going to get better or worse? I'm not sure. It's going to get better or worse. Stormer, Lewis. Okay, us girls are here and paying attention and communicating. All is totally fine. Yeah, thank you very much. It does make me feel good. It makes me feel good that you are here. It makes me feel good that girls think that I'm all right, even though I'm a horrible, misogynistic person. So if I can fool you women, I'm doing okay. That's a joke. I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke. Okay? One thing girls can do more of is cry. Not that we want you to cry, but when you cry, it basically makes men powerless. Makes me powerless. As long as Labour in power, the UK will be bad. Well, what happens with this guy? I mean, can you believe it? Zach Polanski, he's even worse. MJ Tigerfang is here. Starmer won't go because they're backing him now instead of trying to get rid of him. Labour Party, I mean. Better for the opposition, to be honest. Is it better that he's still there? Or do you think we'd be better for the opposition? And what is the opposition? Is it the Conservatives? Is it Reform? What is the opposition anyway? What do you think about that, MJ Tigerfang? I'm envious of all who have made the effort to see you. Crying is so good for you. It's good for girls, but it's also, I'm saying that, if a girl feels a feeling hurt, if she just cries, men will be more receptive rather than screaming. MJ Tigerfang answers me, I think. He says, Lewis, better that they keep messing up and annoying the public. Yeah, maybe. What is it? Is it turning people into Reform Tommy Robinson supporters, or is it turning them into green liberal, whatever the other side is? I don't know. Is that the question? Oh my God, I just saw there are graveyards full of men who thought they had more time. Where did you see that? Is that a quote for everybody in the world, or just for Lewis Schaffer doing his comedy show? When your leader says either back me or I'll call a general election and you'll all be out of a job, you realize the position you are in. Do the left realize that that's the position that they're in, that they're willing to basically destroy the party to save Keir Starmer? Is that what you're saying, Joodles? Roll on 2029 when we vote them out. Yeah, that's a long ways away. Remember, we're only in 2026. But maybe time. It's like me preparing for my show tonight. Maybe the time. Time just goes very quickly. Like Maltese Phil says, there are graveyards full of men who thought they had more time. What is that from? That's really poetic. Mr. Cuff says to Lily, he's talking to Lilith, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Lilith. That would be good, but you can't see it happening. I reckon Labor, or as you call it, LIBOR, are backing him because he threatened them with the general election, and they all knew that they would lose their jobs. Yeah, that's what it was said. I don't know. That's not a way to, that's the blackmailer's approach. Actually, telegraphic jokes work well, says Alan Williams, in farce like Faulty Towers or Frasier. I just don't think In-Betweeners is a good farce. Yeah, when you telegraph the joke, It, I guess it could be funny. It's from Warhammer. My son used to play that, oddly enough. Made me think, though. They'll destroy the country to keep their own asses warm. They know how hated they are. Well, it's the same thing in all these countries. They forget how hated they are. They think they have. It's like what's going on in Iran. They don't care. They know that if they go, they're going to be literally killed. There are very few graves before the 1800s because graves were for rich people. Because you had to basically, you mean like an actual tombstone or memorial. Girl from Mars. They will cancel the 2009 election so they can gerrymander the electoral districts. Yeah, that could happen too. That could happen too. We can't survive another 3 years under the communist regime, Rubin says. Andrew's here. Good to see you. It will cause civil unrest. Yeah. I'm civil and I'm feeling civil unrest. I never thought about that until now. Girl from Mars. What did Girl from Mars say? He said, okay. Lilith says, history is lies agreed upon by the elites. Yeah, probably that's true. That's true. I expect the grave sites have been built over. Yes, most of them probably have. But if there's no headstones there, because headstone is a big piece of, it's like quite a costly thing. That's why there are very few heads. That's why poor people never had that. But now they want to have one. Are takeaway burgers human? They are not enough cows to make all these beef burgers. Yes, there are. Yes, there are enough cows because cow meat has a lot of protein and a lot of fat, and people can live on a cow. Can someone explain why everyone keeping Starmer in means there can't be an election, so keeping their seats? It's complicated. No, because they know they're going to lose. They know that Labor is that the Greens are going to take votes from Labor, and the Reform is going to take votes from them too. So they're not going to be in power. Is that right? Is that right? Where are the new burial sites? Well, that's the thing. I'm a bit of an expert on this. Like in Southwark. In Southwark, they want to scrape away the memorials and they want to put people in the old graves, even though those graves were supposed to be there forever. Can someone explain why keeping Starmer? Okay, that's Joe said that already. There's not enough celery sold to make the McRib permanent. That's something else. That's something else. Keir would have to call an election. If Keir drops out, would they have to call an election? That was great when you were on. That was great when you were on Mike Graham. Thank you, Claire, for saying that. I don't know, did the rest of you people say that? I don't know if it was great. I don't know if it was great. I mean, I think a lot of people did not like Ingrid, even though I like her personally. Good point. I know more people being cremated, and there are there are no natural burial grounds. I don't even know what you mean by that. There are no natural burial grounds, Kate. I mean, I'm quite an expert in cemeteries, or used to be. It's like my comedy act. I've forgotten all about it. No, if he drops out, they don't have to call an election, says Joodles. He is threatening to. So he's now leading by pure fear. Is that true? Because that's shocking. That's shocking. He's basically blackmailing the people. He's saying, "You want me gone? Well, I'll shoot you if you want me gone." The elites tell us what we need to believe. Look beyond the BS, says Lilith. Yeah. Calliope, crawfish. I liked you and Francis Foster. Yes, I meant to say thank you very much. That was a nice thing. I can't hear anybody's. Maybe we should have a separate thing, like for Patreon, where we can talk openly about different stuff. I enjoyed yourself and Leo earlier. Yes, Leo hasn't done the latest one. Has he done the latest one? Has that been on the last couple of days? I taped it last. When did I tape it? Last Friday. Hold on, whatever that chap is, tall Scottish comedian. Yeah, Leo. Leo, yeah. He's blackmailed the MP, says Joodles. That's like shocking. That's why he's so scary. He is a dictator. He's a dictator. You could see him head of some. Look at the way he looks. He looks like he's the head of some communist political party, East Germany or Slovakia or something. Thank you, Claire. Give Lewis a hug from me. Okay, thank you. I'll get 2 hugs from Claire. Thank you very much, girl from Mars, for saying that. It came out today, Lewis. Did it really come out today? Did I seem interesting enough? Now I've got to go see it. We have Discord to chat openly. Can we all be on the thing and actually speak to each other so we can hear each other's voice? Let me just see what's going on over here. Okay, everybody, it's 6:00. We've got 5-10 minutes left. Can everybody like and subscribe? Like and subscribe. Just stop what you're doing right now. We've got over 30 people here. That's a lot. Like and subscribe. I am going to go and see what Leo Curse, Lewis Schaffer podcast. Clown World. Oh, it was done 6 hours ago. It's already had 580 people. Do they like it? Does anybody say anything nice? And Lewis, too. Okay, that's nice. Great discussion. Oh, my God, they're saying nice things. Entertaining, cool, and thanks. Great to see you. And Clown World, Marianne says that from Peekskill. She's watching that. It's a long, cold. I bet it is cold in February. I know Peekskill very well. It's cold up there. Hudson Valley. I went to school there. Oh my God, people really like this thing. They're really commenting. I don't know if they really like it. I don't know if they really like it. I hope I said something interesting. Okay, there we go. I didn't know. Look at Leo. Look at me. Look at the difference between Leo and me. Leo looks like a movie star, and I look like a fat Sam Allardyce with my wrinkly fat face. I'm not even fat. I'm not even fat. Okay, everybody. Also, let's go to Ko-fi and maybe make a contribution to keep the stream going, because this will be. This is the beginning days of my stand-up comedy, and it's. Watch this later. Don't watch this now. Maybe if I go here to this. I put it on Discord. Just watch the show with Leo Curse. It was excellent. You look fine. Marianne is there. Don't be so hard on yourself. I mean, I wish I because I know how women are. I mean, I do look all right. If you like me, I look all right. If you're of a certain age. Elias, this is my friend Elias. Hey, hello, Elias. Army of M is there, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, you're all beautiful. I'm not going to say who I was going to say that about, but I'm going to say it about Marianne. Welcome, Marianne. You're not that fat, and even if you are, you should be part of the fat pride movement. I'm not. I gained a couple of kilos today. Then I went out and bought 5 oranges, and I said to my son, I said, "Can you take them outside? Please take them outside." Okay. I want to be locked in the bedroom with you, Lewis, or the back room, or backstage, anywhere. That's what I want to hear. Okay, everybody. I think this has been a really nice show. Thank you. Gallipoli, what it's not called Gallipoli. It's called how do you pronounce that? Gallipoli, how do you pronounce that? Gallipoli, pronounce Gallipoli. Pronounce Gallipoli in English. It's not Gallipoli. It's, how do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce it? All right, I'm not going to go here. We're not going to look here. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to here. Okay, everybody, you've been amazing. What we'll do is we'll just can you guess what the total amount is? I know we've only been on the air for an hour and an hour, but I've got to go. I've got to go. How do you pronounce that? That, says Mr. Cuff. Funny. Gallipoli. No, what is it called? It's Calliope. Calliope. Is that the word? Judel says 32nd. Vatanai says 29. Let's just go over here. Let's go over here and see what the number is here. And I'm probably not going to read everybody's name, but you guys have been amazing tonight. This has really made me feel better. Keith Bexley's 34. Streaky Bacon is 35. You got to rush in to get there. You got to rush in to be in it to win it. And I think the winner is, hold on a second. Oh my God, it's so amazing how whatever it is. I've had this problem with this word a million times. How do you say it? It's the thing in the Lex Cellaire says 33, which has become synonymous with Neil Gaiman's goth groupie harem. Calliope. I don't know. Is that the way to pronounce it, Joodles? It's a comic. Alias Rob. Is it Alias or Alias? Alias. I'll send you a link. It's a comic. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Calliope. I'm lost too. I'm really lost. Thank you, Joodles. Thank you, Vatanai. I'll read the people who've come in, who've been amazing. You've been amazing. Amazing. 26 was Julian. I didn't even see you there. Well, I did see you. Army of F is 25. Carrie B. Beautiful Carrie B. Beautiful Darklands is 23. Beautiful Girl from Mars, 22. Beautiful Lilith is 21. So beautiful. Cellaire is 20. 19 is, oh, there you go. It's my friend, Elias. Elias is my friend. Look at how great you look. I sent you a message. Elias, he's a comedian. 19, he was there. 18, Alex. 16 is Keith Bexley. 17 is Kate Gwynn. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Keith. Ruben is 15. MJ Tigerfang, 14. 13, Alan Williams. Great Alan Williams. Daryl, very supportive. Get a picture up there, Daryl. Streaky Bacon is 11. And Mr. Cuff is 10. And there's I See You. Beautiful I See You is 9. And Marianne. Beautiful Marianne, number 8. Maltese Phil is 7. Gallipoli. It just kills my brain. It kills my brain. I'm sorry. That's at 6. Vatanai is at 5. Joe is at 4. Joodles is at 3, always way up there. Claire is at 2, and she's not even in the room. And there is Elixir. Elite Elixir Scott. Thank you very much for being the number one. The winner is Elite Elixir Scott for being the top fan for today. And now let's find out. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's been an increase in the number of people who've come in. So I'm going to say, let's go to the list and see who has come up with the right answer. Right answer. Not Gallipoli. Not Gallipoli. And the winner is at 35, which is Lewis. No, it's not me. The winner at 35 is Streaky Bacon. A round of applause for Streaky 5. We hit the top number of the day today, right now. It's late in the show. Even though 34, hold on a second. What's going on over here? Is it not coming out? So congratulations, Streaky Bacon. Whoever got 34 also deserves a little bit of applause. So good guessing, Streaky Bacon. Really brilliant. I want to thank Joodles. Joodles is agent. Okay, we will see you. We'll see you probably not tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. If I get home early enough, we might do something. Probably we won't. I'll see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. I love you. I love you. I love you. This has been the best show ever. And you are the best supporters of me. And I hope I'm supporting you. I hope we're all in this together. And I hope we're not all in this together. I hope you're going to survive. I'm not sure about me. Where we will see you. We will see you. I love you. I love you. I love you.